Hello and welcome to this week's Cari Connects. I'm Psychic Medium Cari Mugz, and each week I pull a card from a deck to let you know what's coming up for the week and the signs and symbols to watch for. If you're listening to this on my Spunky Spirit podcast, you can watch it on any of my social media platforms, which are all going to be listed down below in the show notes. So this week, first off, I want to talk to you about my schedule. So some of you are reaching out and saying that my schedule is shut down or it's booked out. That's not true. Here's what's going on. So I had to get on top of my schedule this year because it was giving me so much anxiety being booked out for a year and a half. So I had to shut down all of some of the readings. And so now I'm finally back on top of my schedule, but I put a 90-day cap on it. So it only books out for 90 days. That way I can plan ahead, or I can plan for my future things and not be trapped in my schedule. So if you go on my schedule and there's nothing available, just keep watching every day, because each day it opens up, because it opens up for 90 days. I think right now I do have it on 140 days, like 4 months, but in December it'll start being 90 days. So I think there's a few openings in December every day that you get on there. And then I'm going to shut down for 90 days. So if you go there and it doesn't seem like there's any spaces or any spots or any appointments, it's because the schedule only books out for 90 days, so I don't get booked out again. So if you're wanting to make if you're wanting to make an appointment, just go back every day, because every day there should be more that opens up daily. Unless like I take a week off, like when I'm going to Scotland, but September's already booked out anyway. So just kind of watch that. Just know that that's what's kind of going on. I'm not shutting down my schedule. It just only books out 90 days now. So I can be on top of it, and I can do other things with my family and not be so far booked out. So today we are going to do the Queen of the Sun Oracle deck. This is awesome. I just bought this last weekend at Mystic Miffids in Idaho Falls. They got a new place on 17th Street. It's actually kind of cool. I decided to use the Queen of the Sun Oracle because we're always doing moon stuff, and the sun is so bright and fun, and it's summer, and so I wanted it to be light and airy, and draw down the power of the sun. That's what it says. So it's by Stacy DeMarco. On the back of each card is the sun, and she always does great oracle decks. And then each card has beautiful illustrations, and each card has pretty much got a main theme. So if you don't want to use the book and you want to use this with your intuition, this would be a perfect deck for that. So what's the vibe for this week? Oh, welcome to this week. This is going to be a couple things. One, you're going to be more welcoming to whatever's happening in your life. You're going to allow it. You're going to flow with it, not stop it, not fight it. That's the one thing that's so hard, is sometimes when we fight things or we fight against things, it just makes it so much worse. So when something happens this week, or something that feels like you're fighting, you're going against the grain, this week you're going to kind of welcome it. You're going to bend like the palm trees. So oak trees stand tall and firm, but sometimes they don't bend. And so palm trees do. They stand tall and firm, but they'll bend with the things that come up in their life. So this week you might be a little bit more of a palm tree, and you might bend a little bit to welcome whatever it is coming through, and learn to kind of allow it or accept it or let it flow. Also, too, you might be more welcoming to other people around you. You might be more understanding. You might be more open, or people might be more welcoming to you. So you might have somebody that's in your life that shuts you out, that has created some fences or some walls, and this week they open that for you. So this welcoming card can mean a few things. And so those are some of the things that you might look forward to this week. The vibe is welcome. Just feel welcome. Know that you are good enough to be welcome anywhere. And if somebody else does have walls against you, and that's their thing, that's their boundary, that's their thing, you do you. You do you, and you know that you are good enough. And you welcome yourself. Welcome who you are. If somebody shuts you out or you don't feel welcome somewhere, too bad for them, right? They're the ones missing out. So you welcome you. You understand you. Welcome in spirit. Welcome in changes, welcome in. This is the week for you to just allow things to happen and to welcome things in. Stop fighting, stop pushing, stop going against the grain. I always tell people it's like floating down a river, and you're going upstream and you're just fighting the current, and just pull in the oars and just steer, just like welcome it, just go with the flow. So this is that week. So Spirit's going to let you know that you're going with the flow, or they remind you that you need to go with the flow when you see these signs. So obviously there's an autumn theme going here, like with the leaves and the autumns. And I think this is like some sort of an arch of some sort. I wouldn't say a rainbow. We had a rainbow for a sign last week. This is more like an autumn type of arch. So you have discernment on that. If you see an arch that reminds you of this, or anything fall like, and there is the sun, obviously the sun's going to be now, not the sun like you see every day, right? So just a different kind of sun. If you see a picture of a sun, if you see a sunset, a sunrise, this is Spirit reminding you to welcome the day, welcome the things that are coming your way, welcome them with open arms. Let's see, any type of fall, like any type of autumn pictures, or which is crazy because autumn is coming, so that's going to be something that you're going to see. Any type of female that's got the autumn crown or leaves, any type of fall thing, which is going to be kind of cool. And then 222 and 333. 23 is the number. 222 means you're going in the right direction. So when you kind of release and surrender and welcome it, then that's going to be Spirit telling you you're doing the right thing. And 333 is your ancestors and your guides telling you that they're with you. So whatever you're welcoming in, or whatever you're surrendering to, they're going to let you, that's them letting you know that you're safe, and that they've got you and they're supporting you. So watch for those signs and symbols. Definitely there's a forest in the back. So this is more foresty, fall, autumn, which is kind of cool because it's the end of August, which fall's coming, and we're going to welcome that with love and acceptance, and just kind of let fall is when it's kind of like spring is the beginning, summer is in the middle, and then fall is when you're starting to get a little bit older or wiser. So fall is when you're kind of accepting things, accepting the wisdom, accepting the Spirit. So there you go. I hope that they're also down here. There's like a moon and a sun, so that's going to be a sign too. And there's a star inside the sun. So very, very spiritual, very, very, I think, do all the cards have that? Yes, all the cards have that sign on it. So just kind of watch for that. Very, very much a beautiful card, welcoming the new season of your life, the new season, the new cycle. So I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys next week.